Okay, today we are going to talk about why we tend to attract the same types of people over and over in relationships. So I think we've all heard of the woman who continually attracts jerks, or the guy who continually attracts
crazy women.
Crazy women.
Yeah.
So why does that happen? Why do people get caught in a pattern where they are continually attracting the same type of person? How does that make any sense, since we are choosing who we're attracted to, right? Wrong.
Nope.
We're not really choosing consciously who we're attracting.
Yeah, in a way we're calling in lessons, right? So when we keep attracting the same person over and over again, what we're actually attracting is the same lesson. So that may mean that we are projecting our relationship problems onto the person. So it's not me, it's this guy, he's such a jerk, I don't know why I keep attracting these guys, they don't respect me, they don't care about me. Do you respect yourself? Do you care about yourself? Are you loving yourself? Right? So we're attracting people that are not only going to mirror us in certain ways, but they're also going to show us the parts of ourselves that we need to develop more, right? The parts of ourselves that we need to work on. So if I've got low self-esteem and I'm not respecting myself, the chances of me finding somebody who can really show up for me and respect me and love me the way that I deserve in my true essence is going to be slim, not because of the law of attraction per se. It's more about we attract what we're ready for. So if we're attracting the same type of person over and over and over again, be careful not to just keep throwing out people, right? Because that's what we do in relationships. We say, oh, well, it's the person, it's not me, I'm just gonna get rid of them and I'll go find somebody else.
We switch out the body.
Yeah.
We switch out the body and we end up with the same type of relationship, the same patterns occurring, and it's not that person's fault. It's actually, we don't really need to talk about fault, but it's not caused by them, it's caused by us. The premise here is that our attractions are unconscious for the most part, and when we acknowledge that fact, we can decode the relationships that are happening in our life if we want to understand them. And the key to getting out of stuck patterns is to flip it back on ourselves. So our tendency is to blame outwardly and think that it's the people that's the problem, the people outside of us, the relationships. But the truth is that if we want to change a pattern in our lives, we have to look inwards. We have to ask the question, what am I doing, consciously or unconsciously? What need am I filling here? What old wound am I trying to heal by having this type of relationship? Is there something that happened with my mother or with my father that I'm unconsciously playing out in this relationship? Is there something that happened to me in childhood? Usually we can find that there's something running in the background that tends to create these loops in relationship, and that's how we get stuck. So to get unstuck, you reverse engineer it, you flip, you hold up the mirror and look for how you might be contributing to this pattern.
Yeah, and so when we're looking at that, just think about the self-fulfilling prophecies as well, right? So if you have an abandonment wound, for example, if you lost a parent, if you had an alcoholic parent, if you grew up without a mom or without a dad, or if somebody really, really close to you died when you were young, you know, you may have an abandonment wound. Most of us have an abandonment wound. But if you have that wound and it's not been healed yet, there could be this part of you that's always trying to push people away. And so you will have a tendency to sabotage relationships and almost force people to leave or keep people at bay, and then in the end it's, oh, why does this always keep happening to me? Why do people keep leaving? Why can't I make a relationship work? Right? So it's just like that mindfulness that, you know, we're calling in lessons, we're calling in people that are there to help us heal something. So if you keep attracting the same type of person, it's because you haven't learned your lesson. So think about what lessons you have to learn, right? This isn't about, oh, if somebody treats you like crap, it's really your fault and you should just stick it out with them because you're creating that, that's not what it is, right? But if you want to have something different, then you need to focus on your own growth. You can't focus on blaming the other person anymore. You have to let that go, right?
Yep, and this shows how important it is to have people in your life that can see more than you see. This stuff is really hard to see on your own. This is where therapists come in. This is where coaches come in. This is where, you know, courses that direct you on a certain line of thinking that help you see more come in. We really need help to see through our own BS and to see in our unconscious. So have good friends in your life who can call you on your BS and help you dig through your own psyche. Get a coach, get a therapist, and don't be afraid to go digging around in there. Is that it for today?
That's it.
So, like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram. Our handle is @loveandtruth.tv. Our site, Love and Truth TV, is coming soon. It's loveandtruth.tv. And yeah, keep an eye out. We're on the way. And if you have any suggestions, if you have any topics that you'd like covered, or if you have any questions, feel free to post them in comments below. You can share this video. If you have something that's private that you'd like us to cover anonymously, just send us a little message on our Facebook page.
Bye.
Bye-bye.